What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. We're also going to be looking at Litecoin and Ethereum at the end of the video, so stick around. Also, we're doing our Ledger Nano S hard wallet giveaway at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around and see if you're the winner. If you want to enter this week's, all you have to do is scroll down, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think Bitcoin's doing, where it's headed, if it's bullish, bearish, short-term, long-term. I'm curious to see what your opinions are. Also, make sure you share the video if you enjoy them. I appreciate it. As you guys know, my Twitter got suspended. I don't know what's going on. They haven't got back to me yet. If you guys could hit up Twitter and ask them, maybe put my name in there, help me out a little bit, I would appreciate it. But I have no idea why they suspended me. I have no idea. But anyways, this was from yesterday's video. We had this target of 31.9, which we did hit. We went a little below, came back up. I expected a rejection on the bottom of this triangle. We did not get it so far. This could be a bull trap though. Continue back below the triangle, which right now the bottom of that's around 37.6. Come back down below that, get resistance, and we may come back down to test this area again. As I've talked about, I do believe we could be in the anxiety stage of the market cheat sheet. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at the Elliott wave theory also. That shows we may have one more big bounce up, but I do believe we go lower first. I'm going to give you my view of that. Again, guys, none of this is financial advice. None of this is trade signals, none of that. I'm showing you what I see on the charts. I do trade the charts. If you guys want to join our free Discord, there's a link down below. Definitely check it out. It's totally free. Great community. But as of right now, the EMAs are starting to look like they could get bullish here if this 21 crosses the 55. If you guys haven't seen my EMA strategy, I'll leave a tutorial up top. Definitely check it out. But we do look like we're starting to get overbought up in here. And if we draw a trend line from this peak to this peak and another one straight across here, this does look like exaggerated divergence, which is bearish. So this is the 1 hour chart. So keep that in mind also. Not saying we can't get one more leg up. We do have the 200 EMA up here around 40,200. And we have our top trend line of the triangle around 41,000. So if we do get up in this area, I do expect a rejection. So definitely keep an eye on that. And let's take a look at the Wyckoff distribution method, or distribution schematic. So we drew this back in March, right over here. I drew this exact trend line. You can check the video back in March. I think it was March 24th, and it played out beautifully. We knew it was going down once we crossed this trend line here, and we broke through the SOW, which is a sign of weakness. I do think there's a possibility we range here, and I'm going to talk about that. I think we could be, there's a good chance, let me get this out of the way. There is a very good chance that we could drop much further. Again, I will show an Elliott wave count that shows a bounce around the 23 to 24,000, but I do think it will be a bull trap. But anyways, like I said, I'm giving you my opinion here. Let's see what this could be. Now let's pull up the market cheat sheet. That is what I showed you on the thumbnail, and the anxiety here. As you can see, there's a big drop right here after euphoria, which was here. Everybody was calling for 70,000 within a couple days once we were up here. And then obviously we had this big drop. And then right in here, we had complacency. Everybody thought we were going back up. Everybody got really bullish again. We did not. We came down, and now we are bouncing around in here. I do believe this is anxiety stage. Why am I getting margin calls? The dip is taking longer than expected. That could be. And if this is the case, this could be redistribution, and we continue much, much, much lower. We'll see what happens. There is a possibility, like I said, of a, continuing back up here in a little bit. But let me show you one more thing. So this was our distribution phase, and this is often redistribution before one more big drop, and that's where I believe we're at now. Let me show you what that looks like. And we've talked about it even in the Elliott wave theory. This would be a wave 4 in here before a continuation down. We're going to take a look at that now so you understand what I'm talking about. There's a few more things I want to look at in the RSI here too. As you can see, I have this falling channel drawn in here. We do have room to come back down again. And if we zoom in on that, you can see we're making higher high. This is the daily, so it really can't count on this until the daily closes. But as of right now, we are making higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action. That is hidden bearish divergence. And hidden divergence is a continuation of the trend, and the trend is down right here in the daily. So let's take a look at the Elliott wave count. What will invalidate this? A cross above the 47,100, although I don't think we're going to go that high, but if we were to come up, if we got rejected at 41.7, we'd be safe. If we get above that 41.7, which is the bottom of wave 1 here, that would invalidate, because in Elliott wave theory, wave 4 cannot go past wave 1. So but this is, I've had this drawn out ever since back then too. We were looking at the same count. As soon as we topped out here, I started looking at this as a possible ABC or a 1 2 3. We broke the C range, so I do think this is a 3, and we are making 4 now. Now in Elliott wave theory, wave 2, this was a simple correction, a simple zigzag. Usually if you have a simple zigzag in wave 2, then in wave 4 you're going to get a complex, which could end up looking like a triangle or like a flag for a bear flag or something of that nature. And it usually takes around the same amount of time. I think this was 3 to 4 weeks. So we probably have a couple more weeks possibly ranging in here, looking something like this, either making a flag or a pennant, one of the two, and then continuing down for wave 5, which could be around the 23.4 area. And this isn't going to be an exact target. None of them are. I'm giving you areas to watch. But I do think that's what's happening here. And we'll take a look at the fibs on it too, and it matches up with that also. But if that's the case, we are in wave 4 now, which, like I said, could be consolidation before continuing down. Could be considered redistribution depending on what method you're using. But I do believe once we cross this low over here, again, we'll be headed down to wave 5. And then I do think this, if this is the case and we don't just have redistribution here and just continue straight down, if we do get a bounce in this area, it might look something like this. It might make another 3-wave, A, B, C, to form B here, and then we would have 5 more waves down over here. So that's what I'm looking at. This, if you are getting worried and you were looking for an exit, if this ends up playing out, we get this bounce down here, this would probably be a good place to exit. I know people are calling for $100,000 Bitcoin, $70,000 Bitcoin still. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I don't think it's going to happen, in my opinion. And if we take a look at this right here, I don't know why this is so screwy, man. But if we take a look at this trend line here off these 2 wicks, that B wave would probably come up and test this area, which could be between the 50 and 54,000, depending on if, when, and where. So that once we make this wave 5, then we can break that 47.1 for B wave before continuing down. And that could be a pretty low target. We'll talk about that if this scenario was to play out. I know a lot of people don't like hearing the bearish scenario, but you need to take a look at both sides and have a plan, because there are no guarantees in the market, guys. It's not guaranteed to go straight up. It's not guaranteed to go straight down. Nobody, absolutely nobody, has a clue of where this is going. I don't care what they say. Be careful, guys. A lot of people were telling people to buy up here, and a lot of people really got screwed. So again, just be really cautious, be really careful. If you guys are interested in trading where you can make money going up or down, it doesn't matter, definitely check out PHEMEX BT. They are by far my favorite exchange. They don't trade against you. You can trade crypto, forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, tons of different stuff on one exchange. You can have multiple trades in. They have great setups where you can put in multiple charts. But anyways, if you are interested, I do have a link down below. By using my link, you get a $200 bonus, plus whatever you deposit, you get 50% on top of that. So if you put in $5,000, you get $2,500 on top of that to use towards your margin. Savvy 25 will get you 25% off your fees. Definitely, like I said, check it out if you haven't already. We're also doing that $500 giveaway at the end of this video. And tomorrow I'll be letting you know how to win the next $500 free account. So if you want to get your account set up now and be ready for it, go right ahead. So let's look at this. This was looking at this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People are saying this is possibly wave 3. We get wave 4 down, which is a possibility. Come down to the 1600 range and then continue back up. But right now, we're going to look at where we're at and what's going on. We are in between the 0.382 fib and the 0.5 fib. 0.382 is around 41.6, 0.5 is around 34.3. And as you can see in the daily, once we broke through this, we got our bounce down here. And again, it all makes sense for this to be a redistribution phase before our next leg down. If we're looking at our EMAs here, our 8 has crossed our 200. That's pretty damn bearish, guys. So be cautious. Again, we could stay in here for a couple weeks before our next leg down. So that's what I'm looking at. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin is looking pretty bad. If you've checked out my EMA strategy, our 8, our 21, and 13 have crossed the 55. We're opening and close unless we get a huge push up past the $200 range before close today. This is going to be a pretty bearish sign. That's not saying afterwards we can't bounce back up, retest this, but I'm looking for around the 77, possibly much lower. We'll have to keep an eye on what goes on. But that's what I'm looking for Litecoin. In Ethereum, I'm looking for $1,100 to $1,200 range. And there, Bitcoin or Ethereum is the only one that hasn't closed below the 200 EMA yet. I do think that it's coming, so be cautious, be aware, and yeah. All right, let's before we look at our winner of the Ledger Nano S from last week, check out my wife's webpage. There is also a link to that below. Along with BYBIT, they have a $2,600 giveaway or a $2,600 bonus by using my link. There's some other bonuses down there on my links. Definitely check them out. They help support the channel, just like my wife's webpage helps. Happy wife, happy life. Check it out. She's got a lot of cool stuff on here. A lot of gift ideas, a lot of things like that. If you have a favorite coin or a favorite saying or a favorite picture, anything you want on any of this stuff, hit her up in the contact. She can do it for you. It's quality stuff. It's not garbage, iron on, nothing like that. Definitely check it out. I appreciate it. And let's generate a random number. 1. We'll go over to our YouTube videos. And that was yesterday. Danger for Bitcoin. Copy link address. Go back over here. And all you have to do if you are the winner is get a hold of me in my email, which is down below, or if you belong to the Discord, you can get a hold of me there. Obviously, Twitter, you can't get a hold of me there right now. Let's get random comments and pick our winner. Get a hold of me. I'll verify it's you. K. Goosen. It's mind-blowing how accurately you can read our futures. Too bad the charts don't tell us anything about next year's. Keep on doing what you're doing. Love your content. Thanks, K, and congratulations. Get a hold of me, and I will get that sent out to you. Now, we are going to do one more giveaway, and that is the $500 Prime XBT account. That was on this video. I asked you guys to tell me your last job. So let's put that over here in the random comment picker. Let me see something. Let me write that name down so I remember. Okay. All right. So let's get random comment. Oh, I didn't even put it up there. Sorry about that. Get this out of there. Put this in. And this, again, is for the $500 free Prime XBT account. It's a tradable account. And let's start it. Camel Teabag, you won, man. Get a hold of me and I'll get that over to you. It's a code you just put in your Prime account and you get $500 to trade. You can't withdraw it, but it's free. It's tradable. You can keep all your gains. And again, I'll be doing that again this week. One more thing I want to look at, guys, is TenSet. As you guys know, I bought down here at 250. It's obviously still ranging here, but I do have a target of $5.47 next. And if we can get above that, I believe get support there. We're looking at $7. If we can break that, it's going to go much, much higher. I will be doing a dedicated video on this, TenSet.io. Definitely check it out. It's kind of bringing crypto with the traditional markets. They're coming out with a phone app and some other stuff. I'm putting a video together now to explain it to people. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Make sure you have your notification bell ticked so you don't miss out when I post new videos. I'll be looking at altcoins of people's choices in live streams. So by ticking your notification bell, that will get you notified when I post videos. Guys, don't forget to smash that like, leave your comments below, click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed if you haven't already. Take it easy, guys. Happy trading. I'm out.